So this is where we are. I still haven't taken out a loan, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Our army upkeep is up to 17 supplies a week. It looks like we haven't paid our general in 2 weeks, so that's probably not good. We probably ought to pay him this week. We only have 21 gold. And you know what? The other thing I haven't done, you guys, I prepared the witch, but I haven't prepared the general, and it takes him 20 gold. The war comes in 5 weeks. So if I don't pay him pretty soon, he's not going to fight. You have to admit a few executions now that I finally finished it. Rosie, so I didn't take that in when you were saying that earlier. So you got over your analysis paralysis and you pushed through. Nice. Happy you had a favorite toy when you were a kid. Guess what it was? Zombie G.I. Joe. Morning Potty, how are you doing? I hope things are going well for you this Christmas week. Happy Christmas, everybody, if you're a Christmas celebrator. Give you a hint, your age is not that far from yours, and I'm confident Legos were around when you were a kid too. I was talking about that, Happy. I don't remember Legos. I don't remember us having them, not that they weren't around. What I remember is Lincoln Logs, and I remember Tinker Toys. I kind of feel like, I need to ask my brothers and sisters, but I kind of feel like our parents would not have wanted to buy their 5 kids toys that have lots of tiny parts. Your Twitch granted powers of precog. Well, I hope you had a good ending. Yeah, but I do remember Legos from when my son was little. We had Legos. Yeah, erector sets. I know what erector sets are, but I don't think we had erector sets. But I do remember Lincoln Logs, and I do remember Tinker Toys. And my guess is some relative probably bought them for us, because, again, I don't think our parents would have bought us stuff that had lots of parts, because it would have just all gotten lost or been everywhere. I don't know. I need to ask my sibs about that. I'm sort of curious now. Yeah, but I know I did Lego with my son when he was little. So next week, we're going to give that a go. You Lego people, I hope you'll come, because I'm anticipating needing some help. All right, so we haven't paid. We got to do that within 5 weeks, you guys. 5 weeks. I'm assuming if you lose, you can play again, although we probably won't do that on stream. Although I have really enjoyed this game. And so here's the thing, you guys. I think if we solve the murder, we'll get the 3,000 soldiers from Ivo, our older daughter's husband, who we married her off to get the 3,000 soldiers. But then when the father got murdered at the wedding, the son took the soldiers away from us. So I think if we solve the murder, he'll be back on our side. So we need to check that. We got the file, the poison file is one of our clues. We got this animal tooth. We got this sad note from Pietro, who I misunderstood the whole entire game. He died. And then we got these needles. We got this to sell to, what's his name, that buys paintings, so we don't have to take a loan. We're like stealing all the paintings. Well, we're not stealing them because they're ours, but we're selling him all the paintings off our wall. And then we have this letter, which I have to say, I don't remember what it says. Find wine in the cellar. What? Oh, this was the instructions for making the poison. Yeah, me too. Should have jailed him for... Yeah, but it just seemed like, well, he's a little nutsy, but I didn't want to throw him in jail, and then he kills himself. So that didn't seem... Yeah, I mean, there is that whole social moral issue of, do you jail people to, like, save them from themselves? I don't know. Deprive them of their freedom? All right, here's our witch. I think she's coming to report in, so let's talk to her first. Okay. Your Grace. Or did he? He did say someone was out. Yeah, that's true, Rosie. It could have been true. Somebody could have been out to get him. And we just dismissed him as a harmless paranoid. And then, yeah. And now I'm still doing it. Good point, Rosie. Good point. Your Grace, when I arrived to Oborka, it had a very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. Oh, that's right, you guys. We had to check out 3 cities or villages for something, which I can't remember. I needed to look at the archives first to catch us up, but I didn't do it. I dealt with a man on the red horse, but he seemed like he was under a spell. The village calmed down after that. Thank you for your help. So we should have one more. I sent the general on the first one. And then her, and now there should be one more of those villages that we have to deal with. All right, so we got Masha, who I think we summoned last week. Merchant, who's probably, I don't even know. Oh, I thought this was our general coming back. He went off for 2 weeks to do something. Let's see, actually, so we'll remember. It would help if we knew where we were. All right, this is about the murder mystery. So we found out that the tooth might potentially be part of a charm. So this whole thing might be like witchcraft. And then we found a letter in the garden with instructions for making the poison, and we'd already found this vial that held the poison. That's this right here. So that's where we are with our murder mystery. We desperately need to solve that mystery so we can get the 3,000 people back. Oh, that's all we got pending? Oh no, because these are done. Shoot, I wanted it to remind me what I sent all these people out to do. All right, Masha. There was something about Masha, but I can't remember what it was anymore. You called for me? Oh, she's the one that got ripped off by the merchant, as did I, but I haven't admitted it to anyone. Guess who is in my dungeon? Ah, you got that little weasel, didn't you? Here is some extra gold for your trouble. Is it like 50? That would be awesome. Thank you, Your Grace. It was 7. She gave me 7. Oh, but she gave me her men. Guys, now the downside of this is it's costing us more supplies every week to feed all these guys, but it's worth it. All right. I don't know. Who do we... Oh, look, we got a baker. I guess he's just a standard peasant, but it's hard to know who to ask first because we kind of messed up one, and I need another business. I need another peasant that wants a business financed. Although we've only got 5 weeks till the end of the world, so I don't know. And then soldier, I don't know. All right, step up. Your Grace, we found this loon, not meaning not the bird, I guess. He was causing trouble, so the locals called for help. Oh, soldier goes with the merchant. Doesn't this look like the merchant who was the cheater? He's got a green coat on. He almost brought the whole place to the ground. First, he bought a round for the house. After a couple more rounds, everyone got rowdy. A fight or two arose, and it went from there. The poor innkeeper is probably still cleaning up the place. Normally, we wouldn't bother you with such a caper, but he had spent a lot of gold. This is the guy that ripped us off. Maybe it's a different guy than the one that ripped off Masha. I assumed it was the same guy. The boys thought it would be best to let you know. He may have stolen it, or so now I'm going to have to admit that I gave it to him, that he swindled me. He may have stolen it or robbed someone. It could be connected to one of the cases that you hear about every day. Oh. Or are we going to find out that he was paid to poison? Let's see what he has to say. Let him talk. I recognize this fellow. Unfortunately, I do not recognize this fellow, so I don't really know if he's the one that took my money. Oh, he has nothing to say. Oh, he is. I lent you my money. Where is it? I don't suppose you made any profit by spending it on cheap hock in the roadside inn. We didn't find anything on him. He doesn't look like the type to keep money for long. He's nothing but a drunk. I spend enough time with the populace to know his kind, Your Grace. Yeah, Audrey. Audrey's kind of... I don't like him. Yeah, whatever. Put him in the dungeon. I think some time behind bars will teach him not to lie and swindle his king. Lying, I don't think is the issue. Swindling is the issue. Now, I don't know how he ever gets out. I guess I have to go down there and let him out. I only have one cell, so... All right, so we got this peasant and this peasant who looks like a baker. Let's do the baker first. Your Grace, Your Grace. Uh-oh. They're after me. Please help. I have a little... Oh, he is a baker. I have a little bakery on the market. I make cakes and the like. Pretty good ones, too. I also run a little additional business on the side, if you get my meaning. Folks call it... Oh, he's a drug dealer. Folks call it oracle dust. It can help you see the future, they say. Everything was going well until local crooks came along. I never once occurred to me to call them, interesting. You know, the one where at the very beginning, when we didn't save the kidnapped Lord's daughter, Lord Etton's daughter, because I'd already spent the money on the peasant who was in front of him. I figured out that you could pull him out of line, because that was the thing. Like, you want to know, well, if I'd have known he was going to want this, I would have done something different. Now, you can't tell him, go stand over there, till I hear all the stories. But yeah, so I do pick and choose after that. Everything was going well until local crooks came along and started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. They told me that they would take my little girl if I don't bring them more. I don't know what to do with them, Your Grace, or about them. Uh-oh, and our general's not back. I have no gold to buy more dust, nor I want to have, I think it should say, nor do I want to have anything to do with it anymore. All I wanted was to make some extra coin. Tundra, 14 months. Thank you so much, my friend. Good morning. Hope your week is starting off well. Hope you had a good weekend, too. What did I do this weekend? I can't even remember. My son and I started playing It Takes Two together, and we played a little of that, and I don't think I did anything particularly productive, let me just say. I played my own game. I'm playing Kingdoms of Amalur off stream, and I played that, and yeah, that's kind of what I did. Oh no, we're not going to be able to help him, because here is the problem, you guys. I don't want to give him 25 gold, and my general is gone. Oh, this is the problem. If I could give him more supplies for his bakery, well, maybe I wouldn't, because I would send the general to help him, but he's not here. You never know if you're going to need your people after you've already sent them away. I don't like that. I would send a general, but I don't have one. Let's see what happens if we say that. You don't have enough generals available. I know, Audrey. I was just trying. I don't know where we ever would have gotten a second general. And we still don't have one of the people that we could have. Even if I sent a general after them. Oh, and that, see, what happens when your morale goes down is you don't collect as much taxes. I don't know why the whole village would care if this guy was a drug dealer and now he's in trouble, but still. Even if I sent a general after them, they'd probably have friends that would find you and your family. Give him a random man and lie. You know, that's why I kept thinking, why does it always have to be the general? Why can't I send some of these soldiers? But you can't. You shouldn't have been selling oracle dust. It attracts bandits too easily. I suggest you pack your bags and leave Davern, or they will not stop harassing you. But Your Grace, I have a business here. I can't just leave it all. Well, if you come back next week, I'll help you, but I don't have that choice. My wife warned me this wouldn't end well. I don't really care about the baker too much, but the down 4 in morale is a lot. All right, peasant. Your Grace, a strong gale, has descended on our village. Suki, thank you so much for the lurk. You guys, Suki, I'm sure is heading off to... Oh, no, she doesn't stream today. I don't know. Check, because she might be heading off to stream, and if she is, you want to get her tabbed up. And so do I. Excuse me. Your Grace, a strong gale. There are no casualties yet, but the gale keeps coming and getting stronger. Our homes have suffered so much damage. I ran to you as quick as I could. Can we count on your help? Oh my gosh, 25 supplies. Oh, we'll send the witch, you guys. William, good morning. I hope you had a good weekend and that your week is starting off well. Okay, we'll send the witch to help him. Perhaps the witch can help you protect your home. I'll send her right over. Oh, wow, you can do that? I certainly hope so. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, so we got our 4 back, you guys. That is awesome. Excellent. Excellent. The problem is, though, that now I don't have someone to send after that 4th village that we're supposed to be checking out. William, thank you so very much for giving Mura a sub. I really appreciate it, and I know she will too. That is very generous. Thank you, thank you. That's so silly. Yeah, thank you, William. That's really nice. So, you guys, we can't send anyone off to do anything. I guess we better go just check and see. Oh, get up. And then come over here. Let's go see what's going on. Nothing. Oh, dungeon. The hype train image. I would love to take credit, but I'm pretty sure that is a standard Twitch hype train image. I kind of ran out of ideas after I did all my stuff. This is a funny thing too, you know, when you start streaming or whenever you get into doing all the extra stuff, like you get really into it and you do all these things and then everything's kind of set, right? And then you don't mess with it. And then like when I was trying to make that bingo emote action for bingo day earlier this month, it didn't work. It was because I couldn't remember how to do any of that stuff anymore. And then I was going to have to like study up on it again and I just didn't want to. So yeah, we just had the sound. We didn't have an image. So it's going to be the same with anything else I decide. We'll have to like, again, remember how to do it. That's a little tangent. All right. Your Grace, please. I just thought everyone else gets gold from the king. Why shouldn't I? Please let me out. I'll never do it again. You will stay. You stole a lot of gold. Like, he stole like 23 gold. Well, he didn't steal it, frankly. I gave it to him, but he swindled me. You will stay here until you have learned your lesson. How can I help? Knight Rider, welcome in. Thank you so much for the biddies. You're awesome. Same has job as pharmacy cashier with certified tech you took a year ago. Forgets all the drugs. You know, one time, so I used to work in IT for the Border Patrol, and we had, now my memory's like, it wasn't Windows, it was the other one, which is not called Netflix, but of course that's what popped into my head. Knight Rider, 7 months, thank you so much. What was it called, you guys? Dang it. It was red, their logo was red. No. It was server software. A lot of people used it. I mean, not people, but companies used it. Anyway, at the Border Patrol, that's what we used. And we were switching to, at some indeterminate point in the future, we were switching to a Windows product. And so they sent me off for a week of training, but we weren't, like, when we got the Windows thing was going to be, like, who even knew, months away. So you knew you were not going to remember anything you learned. So I did dutifully take the class and all that. And like a year later, when I stopped working there, we still didn't have it. It was just typical government waste. The class was full, a bunch of people taking it, and yeah, weird. It's so weird. I can picture it so clearly. It did start with an N, the logo, but I can't remember what it was called anymore. That's been a long time ago, you guys. A long time ago, like probably 20 years or something since I had that job. So yeah, just looking around. Okay, I thought he was gonna. All right, well, we're not letting that merchant out of jail. It's interesting that I thought he was the same merchant that swindled Masha, but he wasn't. All right, let's see, you guys. We don't have anyone to send out. We really need to, because we've got to, and this was a way to gather resources too, but we don't have anyone to do that. We do have a pigeon. I think we've invited everybody at this point, so I don't even think we have anywhere to send it. Oh, we could send, let's get him coming, because we've got a painting to sell him. Okay, all right, I think that's it, you guys. Let's see how we did. Okay, we got to pay. Oh, this is interesting. So I didn't choose not to pay him. You only pay him if they're in town. But now we have 40 gold, so I think we got to prepare the general. It costs a lot, but we need him to be ready for the battle, which is right around the corner. Even if I could, I don't want to do this. We're getting pretty good, and if we solve the murder, we'll get 3,000 more. And 10, because I didn't do this yet, 10 a week, that would only be 40 more soldiers. I'm not sure that's going to turn the tide. We're down to 10 supplies. Let's see how we did. Army's up to 21. Rick Fernello, welcome in. I did finish Celeste, Rick, but I have to say not in a proud way. So, you know, I got all the way into the final chapter, only having used the assist like twice, I think, in the whole game. I used it a lot in the final chapter. I just couldn't do it. And so I did get through it, and I was sort of assuaging my guilt by by that statistic that I did play most of the game without using an assist. But the last bit where you're making that last run to the top, where you're revisiting all your worst horrors, I had to use the assist a lot. So that was kind of disappointing. But I did really like the game. I really enjoyed it. I was really glad that I played it, and definitely upped my platforming game a good bit. So that's my sad answer. Oh, you guys, I got to put my fan on. Hold on. It gets so hot in here. Oh, you know what? I was reading this Celeste thread on Reddit yesterday, and that is totally okay. You got through it. Thank you. I appreciate that. And assists were meant to be, a couple of you guys were nice enough to say that it was part of the game. And it turns out I do own it on PlayStation 2. I think it must have been a PlayStation Plus free game. So I may very well play. Potty, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, mostly all people we know. Skylar, Firebat, Rick, Rosie, Liz by the Sword. Potty, thank you. Happy Christmas. I really appreciate that. Wow, 5 gift subs. Thank you, Potty. Yeah, thank you. And Firebat, welcome in. Plus an H. You guys, what was I just saying? Oh, and it was talking about how painful it was for some Celeste people to watch people like me, I guess, that haven't played it and are struggling with it, to watch them, because they were like, man, I know what they're supposed to do, and to wait for them to figure it out. It's just like, oh, it's so painful. I thought that was probably how you guys felt watching me play it. All right, so we got more in the negative channel than we do in the positive, at least for supplies. But we got this done. So I think I'm feeling pretty good. And our general will be back this week. So let's go. I've been a little confused about it. Like the weeks it seems like they should be back and available again, they're not. Look, there goes Sidani with her fox. Oh, Sidani, I better check on here. Okay, here's our general back. Here's the guy that's going to buy a painting. And then we got a couple of peasants. All right, General, report in. I forgot what I sent him to do. We got rid of the outlaws taking over the village, Your Grace. They will not cause any more problems. Hey, I'm speaking as an expert player. It would never be painful for me to watch it. It's honestly very nice to see an older person playing a game I love and giving it a very fair shot. Rick, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. So I don't know if you were in here on a day when I was talking about why I was playing that game, which is that one person from our community, Rebel Mime, cashed it in as a Channel Point Redeem game. And I always try really hard to play the games that people give me. And I really have grown as a gamer playing these kind of games that I would not have played otherwise. And I really enjoyed it. It was very rewarding. I have been singing generals and majors in my brain. That's funny, Leather. Yeah, it was good. I mean, luckily, nobody in my community has tried to troll me with that. They always pick things that they think I would like to play. And we have played a wide range of games that I would never have played otherwise. We got about 6 games backed up right now. This is one of them. I don't know if I would have played this game, but I'm really enjoying it. A completely different kind of game. And you guys, I woke up this morning. This is another sort of Celeste comparison, but thinking, I was thinking oh, what am I playing? And I remembered it was this, and I was like, oh, phew. Nice to have a game not to be stressed about. As opposed to this evening, when we're going to again try to beat the final boss in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which I couldn't do on Thursday, so I'm a little stressed about that. But it was nice not to have an anxiety-producing game, or at least producing anxiety in a different way this morning. I'm just worried about the destruction of my entire kingdom this morning, as opposed to my one girl's ability to jump through fire. They will not cause any more problems. That should also give a warning to any other bandits who rebel against their king. The people were very thankful for your help. Yeah, it's over, exactly. I do want to replay the beginning. I won't do it on stream, but I want to see if I'm better at the beginning stuff that was easier. Yeah, I downloaded it on my PlayStation. All right. Man, it's almost time for the war, you guys. We have got to solve this murder mystery. Your Grace? Oh, I have this letter. Take a look at the drawing on this letter, Grego. Can you tell me anything about them? This is the drawing on the letter. Sims language. Exactly. This is the drawing on the letter that we talked about how to poison the king that died at our daughter's wedding, the other king. So that's what he's talking about. I got scammed, though. She didn't even play my redeem about being a weird hot dog. Wait, Potty, what? That can't be true. I play everyone's game. Are you on the list? Remember that game? No. I believe you, but I don't remember it. Don't you have a game in the queue right now? You do, Cassette Beasts. Oh, okay. We traded for another. Okay, see, now I'm feeling bad. I'm like, oh, Potty, I would have played. Yeah, okay. No, we're not. We haven't played that yet. Yeah, your next one. That is 1, 2, 3 games after this one. So next we're playing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, and then we're playing The Cave, and then we're playing Cassette Beasts, and then Teardown, and then Rebel's next game, completely different. Little Gator game than Celeste. I don't even remember the first redeem. I wonder what it was. I'm so curious. Okay, can you tell me anything? Okay, so this is the letter. Pictures on the letter. These plants look like rowan trees. These trees grant protection. So now we think it's a witch that caused the death. I hope it's not our witch. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I think we hired her after, but maybe she wormed her way in here. These trees grant protection from evil witches and their curses. Many kingdoms use these trees to build children's cradles. So a lord who wants protection against witches and curses probably wrote this letter. Thank you for the summation, Audrey. Yeah, I don't care. What this guy wants the paintings for is he's an artist and he's pretty self-important. And so he wants to buy other artists' paintings and destroy them. But I don't care. I just need the money. My wife made this one. I hope she's not mad at me. I don't care. Sorry, wifey. We're broke, man. She's pretty practical, our wife. I hope. That'll get us through another week without having to take out a loan. Okay, off you go, Grego. I think that's all the paintings I have, so we got to make it 4 more weeks. Off you go. So we got our general back. I kind of need to keep him because, yeah, I am bankrupting the kingdom. Our kingdom's pretty shabby already. Look how messy it is, and like all our plasters falling off the wall. The king who got poisoned at the wedding spent a lot of time dissing our castle. We weren't entirely sad he was out of the game. All right, we have 2 peasants, nothing to choose from either one of them. Your Grace. Oh, no! God, there's so many problems. Just let me get through a week. The gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potato or beetroot or parsley. We've been struggling with this for months now. We're praying to the gods for better weather every day. I want to point out, you guys, it's been weeks since we had a business opportunity. We are sick of eating conserves. Isn't that like jam? Your Grace, our children are starting to go hungry. Well, I'm sorry, my witch is gone. The court witch is more of a healer. She certainly cannot change the weather for you. We'd have sunshine all year round if we could do that. Just be patient and try digging a ditch around your fields for the water to drain. Yeah, try to help yourself, you guys. Stop asking us for everything. Of course, Your Grace. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you for your advice. I guess our jobs will only consist of digging from now on. That seemed a little snarky, don't you guys think? And now he's 4 down. I mean, I would think we were just trying to teach a man to fish, right? I don't think we should have lost the morale on that one. I'm kind of worried now that our witch might be the murderer. Your Grace, rats, they're everywhere. I can't afford to send my general out. There are hundreds of them. I can't milk. Gross, man. I don't want to. No, I can't help you. And then that's going to hurt my morale again. I need to send someone out to one of those villages. And look, you guys, 2 weeks. 2 weeks again. At the very least, I need to send somebody out to that last village with the, that has to do with the raid. We only have like 3 weeks left. Oh my gosh. My general's gonna catch rats, you guys. I better get 4, Look, I didn't get I got 2 back. So I'm still 2 down. I wonder if I would have just told him to set some traps, if that would have worked. All right, that was not very successful. We have got to get moving. We've only got 3 weeks left before the fight. Okay, let's go check our murder situation here. All right, we got all the things. Okay, we got nothing else to do here, I don't think. Lady Lena mentioned that dragon's teeth are worn by soldiers to help them in battle. Wait, I thought we had asked everyone everything on that one. Okay, Lord Grego said that the trees on the letter are rowan trees. They are used to build children's cradles to protect them from evil spirits. Did we turn Lord Eaton down before we refused to help his kidnapped daughter? I wonder if it's going to turn out to be him. He was also the one that tried to help us get, yeah, I think that, aren't they all? Isn't that rowan trees are magic? I'm telling you, I think that is a true fact. Yeah, I wonder if he did it. He did try to get us to go in on his drug deal business, and we also refused to do that. But that was after the murder. But we might have not been able to help his kidnapped daughter. That might have been before the murder. Yeah, that and you and Elderwood. Exactly. All right, you guys. I don't know. All right, let's talk to Sidani. Dragon's teeth, dragon skin, imagine dragons. No, I will not burst into song, but I kind of want to. Your Grace, what is going on with you and Hisser? Hisser is her little fox. I hope you can keep him under control. I can, Your Grace. Why would you say I can't? I've seen you chasing Hisser all across the castle. Oh, yes, that is just part of his training. I was just making sure no one can catch him when he's on a mission. I wonder if Sidani's going to break the murder wide open. He's very fast, Your Grace, really. He's a perfect agent. All right, silly pickle. Please stay safe, and if you need help with him, don't be afraid to ask. Won't you take him away? Of course not. I'll help if I can. Fine, Father, but I don't need help anyway. Okay, nope, goodbye. All right, you guys, I'm a little worried. Because I want... Oh, wait, can we sell this painting? Because I want to marry my middle daughter off to... Yeah, here's her. To Bayran, but I don't know if the game's going to let me, and they're going to be here in like 3 weeks. Yeah, we got nothing. So you have no options to talk to people, randomly. All right, let's go back to our throne room and call it a day. I don't think we did very well this week, you guys. Oh, well, we have no more people to invite. How much in-game time is 1 week? This one, you answer all the petitions, you talk to anyone that you need to talk to, and then that's the week. Once you work your way through the list, so that's a week, right there. I don't see that we have anyone left to invite, nor any reason to invite them. Let's see. We can't invite Ivo because he's still mad at us. Lena wants us to marry our daughter to her son. We're not doing that because I'm trying to hold out for Bayran, but I don't know if the game is going to let me do that anyway. I guess we could invite... I think we already have lures. I don't know how you can tell if you already have them. I guess with these little... But we don't have hers, I don't think. Masha gave... Oh, no, it's the ones that don't have the green over them. Violet. We could invite Violet because, remember, she's the one that just came. And Masha, they didn't... Well, they might have pledged. Red Death, thank you for coming in and thank you for the lurk. Maybe Noxie could change his mind. What was Noxie's deal? I can't remember. All right, we'll invite him. Actually, I hadn't thought about that. I was thinking it was kind of a one-shot deal with each of them. All right, you guys. Let's go. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, you guys. We only have one supply left. And we couldn't feed our army. Should we not do our army this week? So we have a few supplies. That seems like a bad idea this close to when the... Some of them will desert, but we have pretty many. Let's see what the difference is. 18 desert if we don't pay them. We don't have to pay the general because he's out. We do have pretty much gold now. The whole game we've had more gold than... more supplies than gold by a lot. But now that situation has changed. Okay, I think we're going to not pay the army this week. We don't have to pay the general because he's gone. We have done both of these, so that was super important, I think. Unless it turns out the witch is the murderer. Then we got a lot of splaining to do. All right, let's go. Man, look how many there are. Ugh. What, Audrey? Your Grace, we're almost ready for battle. This is our last chance to form alliances and ready our agents. Thank you. We're ready. We'll march to the foothills. No, I want to solve the murder and get the 3,000 soldiers. Redovia will not expect us to meet them there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. Well, I guess we should have paid the army then, huh? All right, Alina, what did you find out? Your Grace, what you asked of me was a very difficult task. You know, the other thing I think is, well, no, we get the morale boost when you assign them, not when they come back. We got a break coming in about 3 minutes, you guys. I have, however, managed to help the villagers support the walls of their homes. Thank you for your help. You have prevented a lot of potential damages. Unfortunately, our general's gone for 2 weeks. Okay, here's Noxie. Who else do we have? Mercenary... Torlando. I can't remember what his story is. Oh, the hunter! Your Grace, I bring... Hisser! Oh no! The hunter took Torlando. I think the hunter is this person. Torlando took Hisser. Uh-oh, did he kill him? Father, have you seen... Ah! The hunter killed Hisser. Guys, brutal. What happened to Hisser? Your Grace, these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods and can spread diseases. Fleas in particular. And you guys, this is the Middle Ages. Fleas spread the plague. I came here to offer my services as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought I would do you all a favor. What have you done? That was my daughter's pet. The Hisser was here was on a very important mission. Yes, Hisser was sharpening his senses. This murderer here should rot in the dungeons for killing one of my special agents. Yeah, this is a problem because I'm pretty sure the hunter is our final missing agent. So if we throw him in jail... I'm sorry, please don't punish me, Your Grace. They don't know that they don't know that though, right? They don't know yet. I think this is what the kids say. I don't know what RDM means. They don't know that though, the plague. Broken RDM. What does that mean, RDM? I don't know that one. This is such a learning experience for me, you guys. Something about role playing. Oh, like that it's a continuity breaker? That could be. Like you broke the lore. Yeah, okay. I want to Google that. See what that actually means. Let's see. RDM. Whoops. So you guys, as you guys know, every acronym has many meanings. Let's try video game. Video game meaning. Random deathmatch means, well, that's what this says. Killing another player for no valid in-game reason or violating or narrative justification. Let's try something else. Because, you know, that was AI, so we know that's got to be true. No, that's... Even Reddit seems to think that's what it means. Random deathmatch means killing someone for no reason. It's what the kids say in the lobbies when they get killed. Slightly unfair. This person says, in role-playing, it's killing outside of role-play. Anywhere else, it's not your problem. Shoot away. That's funny. But I get the idea. Yeah, it is kind of a continuity breaker. I'm sorry. Please don't punish me, Your Grace. If only I knew. I wouldn't... Come back, come back. I have thrown you into... I didn't mean to. I'm talking about the... That's okay, Firebat. Now I know that word for when it... That acronym for when it is appropriate. I'll be so impressive. You guys will be so impressed when I throw that out there in some future game. You'll be like, wow, she really knows what she's talking about. And we'll have you to thank for it. I came here looking for gold, but since I have been nothing but a trouble so far, please let me be in your service. Let me serve you. Yeah, we're taking him. Sorry, Sidani. I can deal with monsters, wild animals, track them down and bring you their bodies. Let me redeem yourself, please, Your Grace. We have a long history of... Yes, we do. We do, Firebat. No apologies. We look up anything we don't understand. And Rosie is our dictionary keeper. Rosie looks up words and lets us know what they mean. Maybe I'll be of help during the battle with Redovia. The downside is we probably have to do that prepare him for battle thing, and who knows what that's going to cost. Bodies you can keep, but I don't want to see any of that. But we could sure use your help. Thank you, Your Grace. I will do my best to redeem myself. I will be in the dungeons if you need me. I think your dungeon guard is an old friend of mine. Yay! I've been looking for the hunter since the very beginning. Interestingly, we didn't ask him about the tooth. Ever since we found the tooth, the game was saying, like, you should get a hunter and ask him. And I don't know if that's because we subsequently found out the tooth had something to do with the vial or witchcraft or poison or something, and so then it didn't matter. But we just right there, we didn't get a chance to ask him about the tooth. Yes, thank you. But what about Hisser, Father? How do I take Lorsulia and Dusty back now? Sidani, that is not going to happen, and I think Lorsulia might be happy. I'm sorry, Sidani. At least the hunter here will act on Hisser's behalf. Fine, I'll bury him with the others. Well, at least she's not too mad at us for not throwing him in the dungeon. I better check on the hunter when I get a minute. Oh, okay, there we go. He might know something about this tooth. I wonder if we can leave while... Okay, we got the hunter achievement. I wonder if we can leave. This is something I haven't tried to do. If we can leave while we still have petitioners. And if they stay there. Okay, this one's for science, you guys. Hopefully we won't get messed up for doing it. Oh, look, everybody wants us. Let's go ask him about the tooth. Mostly I just want to solve this frickin' murder. Oh, here he is. Your Grace, I found this tooth. This was in our wine cellar. What can you tell me about it? It looks like it came from a big, enormous, in fact, animal. Maybe a griffin or a dragon? I have never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Can you find out where this thing could have come from? I can try. I have a book on animal trophies somewhere. It will take a while, though. A week? Yeah, we need to have him do that because we've got to solve this frickin' murder. Let me see if we can find something about... Let's see if we can find something about this then. Perfect. I'll go have a look. Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything. That's all for now. I can't blame you. What does that mean? All right, let's go back to the throne room. Answer some more. Oh, yeah, look. How cool is that? I've never tried that before to see if... what is Torlando? What is he? Oh, he's the singer. He's the singer that we keep refusing to pay to sing for us. All right, let's see what the Dragon Slayer. At your service, Your Grace. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to try to get his men now. This letter is on a finely decorated parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? So that's interesting, too, meaning Okay, we're not getting a chance to turn his head, but that means we could send for people and ask them questions about ask them about our clues. I don't receive many letters, Your Grace. I'm always traveling, so letters never reach me. So, I mean, that was kind of a waste, but now we know. That didn't occur to me. Did anyone tell us about anything witchcrafty when they came to visit us? These Cult of Trees people. But we can't call them back. This one, oh, okay, we did 2 of these, but the third one we haven't been able to do yet. And here's Torlando. Sidani, let's see. Smudge, Hisser, poor Sidani. Yeah. All right. So it might be this guy here. No, not that one. What I'm trying to find out is, did one of these tell us anything about a sorcerer from the market? I was wondering if any of our other allies had told us anything about any witchy stuff. I don't remember. Yeah, we might have made some mistakes here, but it's kind of impossible not to, because you don't know what's coming. All right, let's go. Oh, we got a mercenary. Silly Torlando. Let's start with this guy. I run a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 25. I don't need to do that. No. I don't have very many weeks left, so I don't know when he's coming back. I think I only have like 3 weeks to go. The mercenary and Torlando both are going to want money. We hear, Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. It's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. 22 for 16 seems like a lot. And when we already have 700, are 22 going to make a difference? I'm still holding out hope that we're going to get that 3,000 from Ivo. And then 22 is not going to make any difference. Because I don't really know how the game works in terms of how many you have to have. I wonder if you have to have 1,000. I'm going to say no. And I think we just found out from Noxie that you don't have a chance to re-up them. Last time we didn't end on a positive note, I know, Your Grace, but let's put our differences between us. It's all in the past. I have a new idea for how I can finish my latest work. All I need is some time with your witch. She would make a great addition to the series. No, I'm sorry, no. Try again in a week or 2. My witches are currently busy. Well, we don't really have 2 weeks, to be frank, but we need to send our witch out. What was the third of those villages that we needed to see? Belka, I think. Let's double check. Spiffian, how are you doing, Griff? I don't think I've ever viewed you without your glasses on. Well, so when I got this new PC set up, where my monitors was a little bit too far away for no glasses, but a little bit too close for my glasses. So I ended up pulling my monitors really close to me, and so now I don't need them, which is awesome. It's a little cramped, but you guys can't see that. And welcome in. I hope you are doing well. I hope things are going well for you. Okay, what was that other village that we needed to... I don't actually remember now, even though I just read it like 2 minutes ago. All right, let's get back up here. Griff, we are trying to win an upcoming war and protect our people. Yeah, Belka. I think, much as I hate to, we're going to have to send, because the war is almost upon us, we're going to have to send the witch out here. She's the only one we have, so off you go. Uh-oh, you guys. Man. Which means that we have had weeks since we've been able to send anyone out scrounging for supplies. I'm kind of hating that I spent the money on the extra map points, because clearly we didn't need to do that. All right, we have a few things we need to check on before we end our week. It seems like we had, yeah, okay, this is our middle daughter who I want to marry off to the savages, but the game so far will not let me do that. Oh, maybe we need to check on her. Your Grace, are you saying goodbye to Hisser? Yes, Father. Shh. Oh, that was my line. Guys, I have to sneeze. You were my best and swiftest agent. But most of all, you were my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart. I will miss you forever. I hope you rest in peace. I hope you rest in peace, Hisser. Thank you, Father. It's all right, Sidani. Are you feeling any better? Yes, Father. I will just stay here for a while. All right, can we talk to Asalia? No, nothing to say to her. Dang, you guys. The storyline is not going where I want it to go. Also, remember her friend turned out to be one of the Radovians? And I was thinking we were going to get to use her to smuggle, like open up some negotiations with the Radovians, but the game is not allowing that to happen either. All right. I'm not sure we did that well this week. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if this works. I'm going to invite Violet because she just came about and Masha too, just came about the guy in prison. So we didn't actually get a chance to ally with them, did we? I feel like the ones we allied with don't have this green thing on them. She wants to marry her son to marry to our middle daughter, and she does bring a lot of army men with her. And if it turns out that marrying her off to Bayran isn't an option in the game, I'm going to be sorry I didn't do this. I specifically didn't do it so that I could marry her off to Bayran. All right, you guys. We don't have enough. Oh, we did pay. Okay, so we did pay the army this week, which is good. But look at that. When you do pay them, you don't gain back the ones that deserted. And we had to pay all of these guys. Now we were only bringing in 10 gold, and we're paying out like 31 gold. Good thing we had. I don't think we have any more paintings to sell, but we only have 2 weeks more to go, so maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. Liz by the Sword, welcome in. And yes, Potty was super generous. Happy that you got one of the subs. First time chatter, everybody. And thanks to Potty, an instant subber. Welcome in. You guys, I don't know. Should we not pay one of our workers so that we have a little more gold? This close to the battle, that's a little challenging. I'm really enjoying it, Liz. I am really enjoying it. It does make you think a lot, and yeah. I mean, I like instantly want to play it again because there's choices I made that I would make differently, although I do wonder if it's the same every time. I don't know. So, you guys, if I get the 3,000 from Ivo, we will just be there. If what we're trying to do is get 1,000, well, we'll more than be there. We'll crush it. But if what's her name that we just sent for, Violet, I think we can still do it. I'm not sure what the thing is. We have to have 1,000 in order to win would imply that we're not going to get Ivo's army. And like we're not getting a countdown on when that whole denouement of the murderer is going to take place. I'm not doing this. I think we just, I don't know. I mean, they don't go anywhere. If I didn't pay them this week and I pay them next week, then, you know, good enough. I'm happy to see I don't have to prepare the hunter, at least not this week. This guy, we're not going to pay him. He's kind of on our, you know, he killed Hisser. Maybe we don't pay him and that's part of his punishment. All right, let's go. Plus, I thought they were all gone, and usually you don't have to pay them if they're gone. What, Audrey? Audrey's going to rag on us with some Captain Obvious thing. Are you ready for the... Oh, is the trial here? Oh, no, you guys. Oh, it starts next week. This is our last chance to gather evidence. Oh, we don't need to pay agents for that week. Oh, okay, good. We won't need them. I might need them, Audrey. You can't. You can stop telling me everything. I will be here if you need me. All right, let's see what the letter is. Father, I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Talus's death, and I think Ivo knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Ivo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to to my chambers. I've heard Ivo say he has some kind of plan. I can't wait to see. Ooh. Do we think Ivo's going to just show up? I don't know, you guys. It's getting kind of tense. I can't wait to see you. She didn't finish writing. Uh-oh. Could it be that she was in a hurry? It's good she's coming with Ivo soon. We will find everything we can. Can we send her a letter? What's this? I know we can't attack Hague. Wait, what? We don't know yet what Ivo's plans are, but we need to get ready when his army marches to Davern. We need to focus on making more alliances with lords and improving our castle defenses. We really need to prioritize who receives our help, as we need all the gold we can gather. Yeah, thanks, Audrey, for nothing. I don't think we've been given an opportunity to strengthen our defenses. All right, let's see what our main peeps have to say. Your Grace, I have returned from the barn full of rats. What a waste of our general, right? He wasn't lying. There were a lot of them. I got my boys to catch them all. Thank you. Yeah, sorry for wasting your time, General. Elena went to the last. She went to Belka. I must say, something very strange is happening. It was covered in snow when I arrived, but when I dealt with the man on the white horse, all the frost just melted. I'm not sure what that was about, but it seems like whatever I did helped. Thank you. Hopefully this won't happen again. All right, now we got everybody back, because here's our hunter. Your Grace, I bring you more information about the tooth. Oh, yay. It appears a very rare dragon tooth. It appears to have come from an Allah demon, a female dragon who lives in the ancient forests of Calador. Calador? What would such a thing be doing in my castle? And how would we not have noticed a dragon in our castle? Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Audrey is right. I don't think you could get such an exotic tooth here in Davern. That's problematic, you guys. Who do we know? That's like exotic, right? This peasant looks like a belly dancer. This is our wife. And more peasants. All right, let's talk to Violet. Yeah, Your Grace. I found a letter. Okay, so we don't ever get to try to get their help after we've already sent for them, but we're just asking them clues, which is a little bit obscure. The letter was on very finely decorated parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? Let me think. It's not from my lands, Your Grace, and it ain't signed. That's strange. Strange and rude. Oh, well, she wasn't very helpful. And I don't have enough weeks. That last line sounded French. We don't have enough weeks left to send for recall everyone to ask them about the letter. She might be here about selling off her her tapestry. Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you, but we are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us so badly. Our sacred oak is dying permanently. All the leaves are falling, and they shouldn't be, Your Grace. We have given this all the sacrifices we could. We have gathered and prayed. Nothing is helping. We think Volos has escaped the underground. He is searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. That is why we've been having so many thunderstorms, Your Grace. The god of thunder is trying to find Volos. The thunder won't stop until he returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him. Well, can I send the witch? Or give us supplies for tonight's ceremony? 3 weeks? No, that cannot happen. And I don't have 28 supplies. I wouldn't have done that. I was just thinking if I hadn't paid the army, but actually I don't think I would have given her 28 supplies. You'd think who she would want is the witch. I was all ready to send the witch, although 3 weeks. No, I'm sorry, we can't help. Your Grace, you wouldn't offend my gods more than by saying that. I see what kind of kingdom you're ruling here. I've helped her every step of the way till now. Yeah, I resent that. Not good. And let me tell you something else. When we did help her, we didn't get an uptick in morale. So to say that we lose 5 morale, which would imply that the villagers didn't really care what was going on out there with her oak tree, but then we lose 5 when we don't help her? No, that's poor. Aurelia, you're going to have to wait, because if you're going to jump me about that tapestry, I'd rather we do it in private. Your Grace, my village was attacked by vicious animals. A pack of wolves has attacked our shed. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat. And they have also wounded the shed keeper, who tried to scare them away. I think they're hungry at this time of year. We are afraid they will be back. Wait, why is it always the hunter? Now everyone helps with the hunter? Once the hunter? I was willing to send the general to help. You guys, you know what? The game is conspiring to take all my morale away this last week. I think that's kind of stinky. I object, sir. Yeah, I can't help him, just like the last one. Look for the wolves yourself. You're rural men. You should know how to hunt animals. Your Grace, this is different. I'll tell the boys to prepare. We will leave at dawn. I knew that was going to happen. I think that is programmed, you guys. I think that is programmed. Rosie, did that happen to you? She's going to say no, and then we'll know that's not true. I bow before you, Your Grace. My name is Bogoslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brains. My lady, she's so upset with me, and she's got good reasons, I tell ya. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our barn to buy her a servant. You know, to help her in the house with the kids. She always complains about how much work she has. She flipped and threw me out because our barn will make no more money for us. She has a point, darn. Did I not think of this before? I've tried everything, Your Grace, but she will not have me back. I have found a new job in the potato fields. I shaved even. My heart is broken. I cannot sleep. So I lost all my morale in 2 people, literally all of it in 2 people. And there was no way to not have that happen. I mean, granted, I could have not sent my hunter out or whatever, but they both wanted a lot of money. They both wanted the hunter for 2 weeks. So clearly I couldn't have done both even if I had him. And each one cost me 5 morale, so my morale is 0. It just had that feeling of a scripted fail. Which could probably easily charm your lady, and she'll love you forever. All right, we got 4 back. Yeah, we're going to get, like, no taxes, you guys. Bummer. We're not going to be able to pay the army. Oh, Eric, I have important news. I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to jinx anything, I think it must be around, oh, she must be pregnant. I think it must be around 14 weeks. But now I'm certain. We're pregnant. That's wonderful. Hopefully it will be a boy this time. Rude. Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this. Have you told the girls yet? No, I haven't, darling. Can I tell them? Of course you can. I can't say whether I succeeded the events, but nothing ate your morale to 0. Okay, well then, okay. I was clinging to that. I kind of feel like what they're, like the petitions are random. So when you played it again, were the petitions the same as they had been previously, or were they different? Oh. I guess let's go see what's cooking out in the field here. And then we'll come back. Oh yeah, we got to tell all the daughters. That's our wife. Sadani's going to be in here, plus something else. You guys, next week is the murder trial. I'm just wondering, like, would it do any good to actually remember, you know, like I was thinking about, I wished I'd have done things differently in like the second round and helped Lord Eaton's daughter. But like you might not even, and wondering if you actually even get the same problems every time. Your Grace, I bring good news. You're going to be a big sister. What? But I already have a big sister. And now you're going to have a little sister or a brother. Wow, really? When? I want a little brother. What will his name be? We don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. But he or she is going to join our family, if we haven't all been slaughtered before then, in about 20 weeks. Is this a long time? Yes, it's still a while away. This is so exciting. Maybe he can help me convince Luli to come back home. Are you excited? Yes. Is she bringing Dusty? How long is she staying for? Tell her all about Hisser. I'll tell her all about Hisser. Wait, let me try that again. I'll tell her about how Hisser tried to save her. I'm sorry, she's not bringing Dusty, sweetheart. I know how much you miss him, but he wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. We'll take you to see him right after all of this is over, if we're still alive. How does that sound? That's fine, I suppose. I need to find a new agent, something different, but nothing else comes to the gardens. How about a kitten for something completely different? You'll find something eventually. How about another snail? They can't do much. All right. I feel as though we maybe a little bit failed on this one because I didn't really realize that we could. It wasn't focused on getting the other allies back to question them again when we had new evidence. I don't know how we really could have efficiently done that anyway, though, since we only have one pigeon a week. And I spent all my pigeons trying to get allies. Oh, we finally get to talk to Asalia again. Good. Yes, Father? I bring good news. Your mother is pregnant. No wonder, after all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately. I'm shocked, Asalia, please. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough? With you three? Yes, we're hoping for a boy this time. We need a successor to the throne. Well, I hope it's a boy then. I wouldn't want yet another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so torn up about silly jokes. Oh, Asalia. Excuse me, you guys. I fear that my overall strategy is not going to come to fruition, which is that we marry her to Bayran. Unless it happens when Bayran actually comes to invade us, but based on how the story ended at the beginning, as you will remember, I don't know that we get that option. Oh, I wondered if that chest was different. How are you feeling? This is such good news, Aurelia. I know, honey. I'm so happy. How are you feeling? Well, I have been vomiting all morning, but that's okay. I can live with it. Do you remember when I was pregnant with Lorsulia? Of course, those were different times. I wish things were as simple as back then. Me too. No wars, no lords, no silly peasants. Listen, if you need anything at all, you come and get me, all right? Oh, of course. He's kind of a good husband, isn't he? I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening. It's quite chilly in here. Of course, my darling. She always stays in her room. Like, she hardly ever comes out, so I don't know why that was momentous. All right. Let's see how we did, you guys. I'm not feeling good about down to 4 morale. I think we're going to get very, very little tax money this week. Oh, we still got a pigeon. Oh, and we still have our general. All right, let's go. I don't know if it's too late to send our general out. I don't think it is. Maybe he'll come up with some supplies because we know our taxes are going to be crap. I'm not sure it really matters. Oh, 2 weeks! Uh-oh, you guys, that's bad. That is bad. We didn't know it was going to be 2 weeks. It didn't say that. Didn't it say 1 turn? Whew, not good. I mean, oh, we can't talk to Lena now. I can't really remember what these people were specializing in, so asking them about the letter. Eaton was the drug dealer guy. I kind of wonder about asking him about the letter. Jovan, I think what was the deal with Jovan? I thought we were getting Jovan because he was the one. No, that was Lures about the drug dealing thing. I really can't remember, to be honest. Let's get him back. We'll just ask him about the letter because I kind of wonder if he's not the murderer. That's the other possibility. All right, you guys, let's see. And we didn't. Oh, we did pay the army. We can't hardly afford to not pay them this close, right? But we do have a lot of gold. And we didn't have to pay anyone because we don't need agents next week, evidently. I think now is the trial, right? Yeah, I think we have to stick with paying the army, even though we hardly... It was funny, we got that merchant who would turn supplies into gold. We kind of need the other way around, don't we? Look, we only got 1 supply in taxes. No, we got 2 supplies in taxes. Good thing we had some buffer, right? Next week we won't. The week of the war, we won't. All right, you guys, let's go.